Hello guys, this is going to be my review on the 2013 GSX-R 750. I will be making two videos. This is going to be my first video. It's going to be in my garage. Pretty much going to be an overview of the motorcycle, going over all the really basic stuff. In the second video, I will mount a GoPro onto my gas tank and go out riding, go a little more in depth with things. But yeah, here it is, a 2013 in blue and white. I bought it brand new. I'm going to be starting my way from the rear. I'm working my way up to the front over all the little details. So I'll start with the tires. The tires that this motorcycle comes with are Bridgestone BT016s, 180 by 55 in the rear and 120 by 70 up front. I use this motorcycle to commute, to work and back. My commute is strictly city driving. I have about 3,000 miles on it. 2,800 miles of those are to work and back. All, you know, stoplight to stoplight, stop sign to stop sign. But I live in California, so I get a lane split, and that's why I choose to ride this a lot, because it cuts down a lot of time. And but if you do any kind of aggressive riding, whether it's street riding, canyon riding, or some track time, I recommend you just switch out these tires, because the grip isn't there really. I mean, they might last a good amount of time, but it's just the grip isn't there. But for me to get these 3,000 miles, it takes me about 7 months. And as you can see, I probably still have another 2,000 or 3,000 miles left in them, so I'm happy with this tire. But anything aggressive, I recommend you switch them out. But yeah, I'll continue. The rear sprocket's a 45 tooth, the front sprocket's a 16 tooth, chain type's 525, 116 link. All your pegs are foldable. It has adjustable rear sets, 3 positions. I got mine in the center right now. You can go a little lower. In the center, and then you go a little bit higher. And then I'm not sure what kind of rear shock it has, guys, but you know, there it is. Maybe you guys know. On paper, this motorcycle has 124 horsepower and 54 foot-pounds of torque. This is my commuting motorcycle. I don't care. I've never dynoed it, so again, that's just going off what paper says. On paper again, it has a 4.5 gallon gas tank. The most I've ever put on it is a 3.4 gallons of fuel, and I have yet to get a full tank of gas on only highway ridden miles. But I will say, for street ridden miles, I can get about 120 to 130 miles per 3.4 gallons before my low fuel light turns on. I have pushed it out to 145 miles on strictly city driving with the full tank of gas. But I'll turn on the cluster for you guys right here. And right here, you know, if that light's on, then you have a problem. This is your low fuel light. It blinks orange when it's low, and then it stays on if it's really, really low. Right here's your neutral light, and this is going to be your high beam. There you go. You know, you got your gear indicator, digital speedometer, your RPM gauge, your temperature, you know, all that basic stuff. You can move your clock and set your time right, reset your lap timer with these 2 buttons. But to cycle through this, it's right here. These 2 buttons. You could, you know, you got your lap timer, lap counter, whatever, your clock, and you know, trip 1 and 2, miles you have on the bike, that kind of stuff. Your front brake lever is adjustable, 6 positions. Has a Nissan brake master cylinder. Show a big piston front forks. KYB electronic steering stabilizer. You guys a little better view. There it is. Your clutch lever isn't adjustable from the factory. I've replaced mine. You got your hazards here, your passing light, leave your high beam on, turn signals there, your horn down here, and back here you have your mode selector right there. What that does, you push that button, you go cycle from A to B mode. It only has 2 modes. There's A and there's B mode. You could hear it cycle through it too. A, it means full power all the time. B mode, I'm not sure how much power it cuts off, but it is noticeable. So maybe if you just buy the motorcycle and you want to get comfortable with it, B mode might be where you want to be at. And also, maybe if you ride in the rain, you might want to leave it in B mode, but I don't ride in the rain. Mine's always in A mode. It's a little useless feature, I think so, but you can leave your hazards on, lock your steering, lock your bars, and take the key out. You can't do that with some motorcycles, so I'm just showing you guys that. But up front, I believe the daytime running light was a H7 bulb. The high beam is an H9 if I remember right. 8K up there. I'll turn it on for you guys. Looks pretty good. And then for the rear, you have a Nissan single piston rear brake caliper, rubber line. For the front, you have a Brembo 2-piston monoblock caliper. Again, rubber lines. And you know, you think Brembo, you're getting some really good stuff, and you probably are. The only thing I've noticed is this bike does not brake as well as the 2013 636 that I have there. The Kawasaki brakes better, so I think I got air in the lines, but I plan on replacing them to stainless steel lines and giving them proper brake flush, and that should probably be better. But yeah, that pretty much sums it up, guys. So, first video is coming to an end. Thank you guys for watching, and check out my second video.